Hello everyone and welcome to what I'm hoping is a title-winning episode of a Selhurst Success Story. We head into our next game with a 9-point gap over Manchester United at the top of the table. We have a mammoth goal difference and we're pretty much guaranteed to be champions of the Premier League. I just want to wrap it up as soon as possible, really. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 32 of a Selhurst Success Story, and one in which I'm hoping we win the title in. As you can see, we are currently 9 points clear of Manchester United at the top of the Premier League table. I know you're all going to say, well, Liverpool are second and we're only 7 points clear of them, but they've played 35 games. They've only got 3 games left, 9 points available. So we only need one more win and Liverpool can't catch us. Realistically, the only side that can catch us is Manchester United, but the only way they really do that is if we lose our next 5 games and they win their next 4. Or if we draw one and lose a couple. If we win this next game, we move 12 points clear, 4 games left, which is 12 points available for both sides. But our goal difference at the minute is plus 24 in our favour, and it will be increased if we do manage to win. We are also through to the FA Cup final. We will play Leeds at Wembley. After beating Manchester City in the semi-final, and we are out of the Champions League. We can't win the treble. Manchester United done for us in that. In the last episode, you saw us beat Braga in the first knockout round, second leg, and we beat Man United in the league. We then went and beat West Brom 1-0 in the FA Cup quarter-final. Struggled through, really. Only a one goal win against a 9-man team. 9-man championship team, that is. We then beat Southampton in the Premier League, lost 2-0 away to United in the Champions League first leg. That Ansu Fati late goal ended up being the difference, really. We beat Everton in the league, and then we won 1-0 at home in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-final thanks to Julian Alvarez goal, but we couldn't find that second goal to level things up. We then beat Man City, again thanks to Julian Alvarez, an 89th minute winner. And a 0-0 draw against Leeds in the last game meant that we have secured our Champions League qualification for next season. But we want the title. And I'm hoping to wrap it up in the next 2 games. A win here against Watford. And then anything but defeat away at Liverpool. And we will lift the title at Anfield. I think that's how it works. I don't think you lift it at the ground. I don't think they wait for a home game, which will be nice because Liverpool have won the title for the last 3 seasons. First game against Watford, the team selection is Lafont in goal, Livramento, Anderson, Gurhey, Mitchell, Patrick De Paula, Camavinga, Elise, Karabek, Eze and Klozek. We are hoping, I'm going to stay playing attacking, and I'm hoping for a nice big win here. To really get rid of any doubts. Obviously, there's always going to be doubts. If you can be caught mathematically, there are going to be doubts. 4 games left after this. 12 points available for both us and United. And we have got some tough games. But win this one, and our goal difference will basically make sure that we're champions, even if we did lose our last 4. There's Camavinga with a ball over the top, but Mepham deals with it, and the keeper clears it away. Lovely ball through to Klozek. Adam Klozek goes round the goalkeeper, slots it in, and that's 1-0. And as you can see, I don't know if you actually noticed, but if you've watched before, I've got a new microphone, which I'm using for the first time in this episode, and I've got some new lights as well. So I'm still trying to figure out how to use them properly. So if the sound isn't great on this episode, I've been trying to play around with a microphone, changing the gain and stuff, and I've been into the settings on the actual laptop. I'm trying to find the perfect the perfect thing so that it picks up my voice nicely, but doesn't pick up any sort of background noise, and isn't tinny or anything like that, is Elise. Puts in another cross. Adam Plozek, Karabek. The defenders throwing themselves in front of the ball. So if the sound isn't the greatest in this episode, it's because I haven't got used to the microphone yet. And also I thought previously that the lighting and stuff is really poor. I was using a lamp to try and so you could see me on the camera. But I've just brought two new lights. So I've got one either side of me, shining right in my face. They're proper bright as well. You look at one and you can't actually see the screen when you look round. But it's hopefully it will increase the quality of the videos that I'm putting out. And the next thing on my list is a gaming PC. I'm still using my laptop, but I'm hoping to be able to stream soon. So I'll try it on my laptop, but then I'll need to put a second screen of some sort so I can see comments and stuff like that or whatever. But that's all for the future anyway. Well, the near future, but the future nonetheless. But I've been looking at gaming PCs, and Watford have equalised. Hernandez with his 24th goal of the season. Good finish, actually, that was. I was just waffling on. Weren't really paying much attention to the game, to be fair. I was just waffling on about my lights and my new microphone and wanting to get a PC and stuff. And that was a lovely finish. Still though, a draw in this game wouldn't be the worst result in the world. Although I do want to win. Here's Karabek. Great finish from Adam Karabek. Beautiful, beautiful finish. The throw-in from Livramento to Elise, who plays a nice little pass to Karabek. Karabek cuts inside and curls one into the top corner. Round the keeper. Keeper no chance really. Now Watford are going to look to try and get back into this. João Pedro, and good save from Alban Lafont. I don't know, the commentary thing that flashes up at the bottom says almost one of the goals of the season. I don't know how that would have been a goal of the season considering the last two that have just been scored in this game. Lingard puts the cross in. Pedro goes up for the header. It's cleared away from the defence. Elise looks to get a breakaway, but the highlight is over and done with. Poor pass from Watford. Elise now looks to hit them on the counter, but his ball is long and aimless, really. Anderson intercepts to Paula. Joachim Anderson. Camavinga looking to make an opening here. Elise. Karabek. Camavinga. Plozek. Eze. Eze's brought down. That's a penalty. No doubt about it, ref. You don't need VAR for that. A blind man could have seen that was a penalty. There you go. Penalty awarded. And Michael Elise, by the looks of it, is stepping up. Shoots, scores, 3-1. Come on! The title is almost ours, ladies and gentlemen. Cool as you like, top corner, great penalty. Adam Karabek's looking like he might need to come off soon. March with a free kick. Did that hit the woodwork? Or was that save? I couldn't really tell. March with a corner. And João Pedro gets on the end of it. And it's 3-2. Well, it's been quite an eventful first half, hasn't it? We've reached half time, 3-2. Been a pretty even game if you look at the stats, but we have the all-important lead. Hopefully, we will increase it in the second half. And here we go. Second half is underway. I didn't make any changes. Karabek is going to be coming off shortly, but I didn't want to disturb anything. Obviously, Watford are going to come out looking to try and get that equaliser. So I thought I didn't want to upset the apple cart, so to speak, straight away. But I'm going to take him off now, bring Roberto Firmino on. And Joachim Anderson is also looking knackered, so I'm going to take him off. And I'm going to throw Sivert Manswerk in at centre-back because Kaiki is looking nervous. So, I don't want nervy players in my defence. Flozek puts it over, it's cleared, but Mitchell will look to keep the attack alive. Camavinga, Elise, Camavinga, Flozek. And one of the worst finishes I've ever seen from Flozek, to be fair. Patrick De Paula plays it over the top. Firmino gets on the end of it. Plays it back. Livramento. Oh. Good effort from Livramento, that was. I mean, stats-wise, it's still pretty even here. We're ahead on XG, but they've had more possession. And shots-wise, it's pretty much the same. We've had 9 on target, they've had 8. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. There's Flozek. Elise. We've gone backwards here. And Cucho has got possession. João Pedro is going to look to break through. And our defence was awful. Eventually we've managed to get the ball half clear. But that was some awful defending all round. And there's Camavinga. Finds Flozek. Flozek. Cool as you like. Slots it into the bottom corner. 4-2. Unless VAR is going to rule it out. It's been awarded. There's our 2-goal advantage restored. After some awful defending, Camavinga comes away. Lovely pass to Flozek. I even know why VAR was called into question there. Because there was nowhere near an offside. Flozek, miles onside. Miles onside. Lovely little run. Keep it calm. Flozek gets there first. Touches it home. At Watford are refusing to lay down and die here. They're going to keep coming at us. I'm going to make my last substitution. We'll take Elise off for Asprilla. Firmino. Camavinga. Patrick De Paula. Why are we going backwards? Eberezer puts it in and Flozek can't get on the end of it. As we approach the last few minutes of this game, Gurhi again, poor defending, but Lafont bows him out with a good save. As we reach the end of this game, it's looking like we're going to head into the last 4 games of the season with a pretty unassailable position. And there's Eze. Goes back to Mitchell. Camavinga gets the cross in. Falls to Mitchell on the edge of the area, who doesn't really know what to do with it. Flozek. Asprilla. Just wide. And there's another highlight coming. Asprilla, Firmino, Flozek. Pulls it back. Asprilla, keeper saves it, but it falls to Eberezer. And Eze touches home. An unmissable shot, really. It's basically on the goal line. Flozek, I thought it was a pass from Firmino to Asprilla. It just went a little bit astray. Flozek chased it down. Asprilla's shot. Keeper saved it, but couldn't hold on to it. And it may have been going in without Eze's touch, but the goal will be classed as an Eze goal. And he's been brilliant this season. And absolutely brilliant. Whenever he's been called upon, Aspria. Thought he was going to put a cross in, but goes back to Livramento. Are we going to get another chance before the end of the game? Or are we just winding the clock down? It's Eze, and Eze has a shot that's saved by the keeper. Goes over the bar, out for a corner. And we just have time to swing this corner in before the end of the game, I think. We're in stoppage time at the end of stoppage time now. Aspria pulls it back. Roberto Firmino, and it's been blocked. I think it was blocked by Adam Hlozek, actually. There, 5-2 win. 5-2 sees us with a 10-point gap over Liverpool. Liverpool now can't catch us because they've only got 3 games to go. We have a 12-point gap over Manchester United, who are the only side who can catch us. But we have a plus 27 goal swing in our favour. Man United won 4-1 away at Wolves in the earlier kickoff, so they can still catch us unless we pick up a point. We only need 1 point from our last 4 games of this season. And then we will be champions. One change for the team to go to Liverpool is Cody Gakpo coming in for Eberezer. I promised him a bit more playing time just before he got injured. So I'm going to start him for the rest of the season. Just so he stops moaning, really. He likes a moan up. He hasn't been the best player for us, to be fair, since signing. But I did promise him a bit more playing time. Liverpool are on a really good run of form, actually. So this is going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. We only need a point. But we may have to wait, depending on how well Liverpool play and how well we play here. I doubt Liverpool are going to want to see a team lift the Premier League title at their ground when it's not them. Especially the fact that they've been champions of England for the last 3 seasons. We're basically stealing their title away from them, and we could do it at their ground if we don't lose. So they're going to want to beat us just to make it so that we have to pick the title up somewhere else. And that is a fantastic finish from Milovanovic. Easy for you to say. If we do go a couple of goals down in this, I'm probably going to stop recording and finish the game off on camera. There's no point in watching us get absolutely battered. We're here for a point, and if we can't get that point, there's no point in sitting through the game. Well, for you lot anyway. I've got to sit through it. I've already started it. Is Mane, who goes back, and the header comes off of the woodwork, and we're still only a goal behind. It's all right. We're still in this for now. Here's Mane back to Thomas, Rice, Ruben Neves, Alexander Arnold puts it back out wide. Thomas's ball across. Mo Salah gets on the end of it, and unless VAR rules it out, we're 2-0 down. The goal's been awarded. We're 2-0 down. I don't want to watch the replay. We'll shout a little bit of encouragement. See if we can get ourselves back into this game. It don't look like it though, does it? Why is 2-0? We've still got a chance. We've still got the chance. Right. Let's give them a bit of a bollocking at half time. Well, it's not really a bollocking, is it? Telling them they can salvage a draw. I'm not sure today's going to be the day, ladies and gents. And Cody Gakpo's already picked up an injury. He keeps asking to play, but he can't stay fit. Every time he starts a game, he gets injured. Although he has set up Adam Plozek for... Well, is that one back? The Liverpool players are surrounding the referee. And it's been disallowed. Goal's been disallowed. Plozek offside. Mitchell put it back to Gakpo. Gakpo played it first time. It's not even showing where Plozek is there. Like, how do we know if he was offside or not if you can't even see? Right, let's take Gakpo off. I'm going to bring Alvarez on for Plozek as well. We'll save his legs for the next game. But Liverpool are trying their hardest to make sure we don't lift the title at their ground. Which was to be expected, really. Salah, Alexander-Arnold. Get the ball clear. And if Liverpool had a third here, yeah, it's penalty. Penalty. Elise's brought down Thomas in the area. Penalty's been awarded. If this goes in, I'm going to stop recording and just play the rest of the game off camera. Because we're not going to lift the title. And Lafont saved it. Although Salah is going to try and keep it alive. He doesn't. The heavens have just opened outside. Here's Alvarez. Is he going to score? Oh. Comes off the crossbar. Let's take Elise off. He's looking shattered. We'll bring a Asprilla on for Elise. We'll shout a little bit more encouragement. We'll switch to attacking. And I think Liverpool are going to be quite happy just to knock the ball about and play down the clock here. They've absolutely bombarded us. We've been outplayed from first whistle, and we're going to be till the last whistle in this game by the looks of it. Camavinga tries to get it clear. We just can't win possession. Angelo Alexander-Arnold tries to finish the job, but it's saved. We've only had 38% of the possession in this game. We've been outplayed in every aspect of it. Karabek can't get the finish that he was looking for. Basically passes it to Alisson's hands. And even since I switched to attacking, we ain't really doing anything. And to be honest, I don't even know why I've sat through the whole game, or why I've forced you to sit through the whole game. Is Eze puts Karabek through? Can we get? Good save from the keeper. I thought we were going to get a goal and make for a really exciting last couple of minutes. But it's not to be today. It's not to be. We're not going to lift the title here. We lose 2-0 at Liverpool. We keep a 9-point gap at the top of the Premier League table with just 3 games to go. We are champions. I just want to lift the title. They're not going to overturn a 22 goal difference swing, as well as us losing all 3 and then winning all 3. So we are going to be the champions of England. It's just a matter of when. And hopefully it might be the next game. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. We're currently winning 1-0 against Brentford. It was a poor first half, but one decent chance. Adam Plozek put the ball in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up, which would increase our lead to 12 points because Man United are not playing. And we only need a point. We only need a point to be champions. So, if we can hold on and avoid defeat here, we will be Premier League champions. So I thought I'd better hurry up and bring it back. We've only got 10 minutes to go in this game now. And here's Klozek. Back to Eze. Camavinga. Karabek. Can we put the cherry on the top? Karabek swings the ball in. Elise at the back post. And the shot is saved. But it doesn't really matter because we are winning. And we are going to be champions of England. Like I said, we only need a point. Eze bursts through and his finish isn't really there. Klozek finds Elise, who plays it over to Eze. Eze's shot is saved. Elise finds the net. We are champions of England. 2-0 up at Brentford. Liverpool prevented us from lifting the title in the last game, but we have stolen their title away from them after they'd won it for 3 years on the spin. Elise with a finish from a very, very acute angle. 2-0 up. And we are deservedly the English Premier League champions. That's a penalty right at the death. One of those weird cross comes in, something happens, ref points to the spot again. Michael Elise will step up. Smashes the ball home. 3-0. And Crystal Palace Football Club are the English Premier League champions. Come on! And I think we have definitely succeeded in creating a Selhurst success story. And it didn't show us lifting the title after all that. Although Crystal Palace have clinched the Premier League title on a cold and wet evening at Brentford Community Stadium. And I'm a little bit disappointed that it didn't show us lifting the title. I presume that it only happens when you win at home, maybe. But regardless of that, we are champions. I'm going to go and celebrate. And I'm going to come back for the FA Cup final against Leeds as we try to win the double. But thank you very, very much for watching. We have succeeded in creating a Selhurst success story because we have won the Premier League title. I'm going to make a decision at the end of the season whether or not I come back and have another season and try and win the Champions League. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I hope you will join me again soon. Do the like, subscribe, comment and all that business if you want to. If not, I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.